Okay folks, a bit boring, but I can do something wonderful with it, I'm sure, if I just do what I need to do. Let's see how we go with this piece, see if we can turn it into a treat. This is black colour into black. I want to get rid of the colour and just have black and white. So this is going to get rid of the colour in that. And this is it. So guided forest therapy walk, whatever that is. I found that somewhere, I don't know where I found it. It's got an interesting little QR code thingy on it. So I'm just going to put it in the top corner like so. There we have it. We've lost the yellow and we've got pretty much a white background, which is what we want. I do think maybe a bit darker to give it more. It's a bit light, a bit wishy-washy. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Looks a bit more solid. Could be a bit more solid than that. We're still on full colour. So we're just going to bring back the colour. And black's already there. So I'm going to do this as a movement piece. So we're just going to piss this off. I don't think it's recyclable. It's got laminate on it. Therapy walk. I wonder why they call it that. Yeah, that looks interesting. We got the dinosaur in the frame, I must admit. I do think it looks a bit too boring. I think I'm going to use this as a master copy. Maybe we can make it smaller. Therapy walk. Yes, we live in a highly stressed world these days, and people are looking for ways to unwind and to feel happy. And this, obviously, nature is something that people find therapeutic. Trying to connect with nature, I guess. I actually think maybe this one might be better. Or I don't know, folks. That looks shit house. But yeah, people are trying to de-stress and unwind. I find it stressful not being with my partner, Luigi. I find it stressful that I can't make ends meet as much as I'd like to. Being an artist and that, and I don't feel any sort of happiness being away from my partner. No therapy is going to replace my partner Luigi, and I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9 to try and get in touch with my partner and put the past behind me. I did some stupid things when I was young, and I really regret it, live to regret it, folks, and I'm trying to get recognised as an artist, and I just need to get this shit to go to air, because I need to find my partner Luigi. I feel disconnected from happiness because I'm not with him, and because I'm not earning enough money to make me feel happy, make me feel like I'm achieving something. I feel like I've failed. Like I don't feel like I just get so angry at the way I've done things when I was young, and I'm trying to had the opportunity to make money as an artist. I had the opportunity to marry Luigi, but I did some stupid dumb things when I was really young, and I live to regret it. But I can't live in the past. I can't go back in time and find where Luigi was. And I'm really disappointed. I threw his phone number in the rubbish bin months after I saw him, last saw him, and I really regret not loving him and giving him the sense of, it's just so fucking awful, folks, the way I've just become so highly strung and lonely. And loneliness kills, folks. So I really need to get recognised as an artist as well, because I need to be able to make ends meet, to be able to live in this highly expensive world. And I'm disabled, and I claim the Centrelink benefit, the disability support pension. I live in what they call social housing, and I work at an Australian disability enterprise they call them ADEs. That's what it stands for, an Australian Disability Enterprise. It's like a sheltered workshop, folks. It's because I had brain damage at birth, had a cord around my neck and came out breech. I haven't been diagnosed with any brain damage, but I have got another diagnosis that got me the pension, and I'm really ashamed to talk about it. I also believe I might have high-functioning autism as well, and like the brain damage, it hasn't been diagnosed. So I feel a sense like, there's the dinosaur again in the page. So I really want to get recognised for what I can do, not what I can't do. I don't want to focus on the negative. I want to focus on the affirmative, and that is to say that I'm going to be a success. I'm going to achieve. I'm going to try my best to put on the best show I can here on this photocopier, and in other places where I also photocopy my stuff, make my art. I'm really going to try my best, and I need to get off Centrelink, and I need to marry Luigi and leave this social housing situation, because I really need to get in touch with Luigi, and it really gets so lonely without him. I get really so fucking lonely, and I don't feel like this is home because I'm just not with the partner I love. I feel very desolate. I feel very anxious, and there's nothing that can help therapeutically with my feelings of anxiety and depression symptoms that I feel, because I'm lonely, and loneliness kills, folks. Loneliness can literally drive anyone fucking bonkers. I'm going to try and use that as the centerpiece. But basically, I'm really lonely, and I really need to get in touch and I need to also get recognised as an artist, because it really hurts my self-esteem, and it's really hard to keep the art flowing when you're concerned about expenses. It's really difficult. It's distracting as for an artist to dwell on things like finances and that. Like, I could have more than one machine doing different tasks and making more, making a variety of image effects, editing functions, because they are different on each make and model, on each make. And basically I just need to, I need to have more money available, more disposable income. And what's the point of being an artist when your pictures end up in boxes and you can't have them on show as an exhibition? I can't afford to hire an art gallery and have my own exhibition. I can't afford exhibitions, folks. I've got all this artwork stuck in boxes and fucking on shelves. I have no way of showing it to the world. It's all mounting up. I'm trying so fucking hard to get Channel 9 to play my material, and I really don't want to be on the taxpayers' burden for being on Centrelink and having to claim social housing, otherwise I'll be on the street. So, and there's not enough housing to go around, so affordable housing. The rich people, like the real estate agents, are just fucking greedy pigs, and they don't care about the less fortunate. But, what can I say? I'm grateful to Centrelink, and I'm grateful to the social housing provider that I'm with, that I've got a place to live, I've got a place to do my art, I'm not on the street. We've got to put that into perspective, folks. I am grateful, but I want to go higher. I want to push myself. I want to achieve. I want to be at the highest. I want to basically be doing the photocopying equivalent of Gleaming the Cube. Look that up on Google. It's a movie about some skateboarder that was avenging the death of his friend, and it was called Gleaming the Cube. And it's about, I think Gleaming the Cube is basically pushing yourself beyond your limits, pushing hard and trying to get pushing boundaries, folks. And this is what I'm trying to do on this low budget. And I want to go higher. I want to gleam the cube when it comes to being a photocopier artist. I want to gleam the cube, folks. I want to be up there, and I want to be recognised. I want to be recognised for what I'm talented at, not what I'm stupid at. Forget about, I don't want to be in an ADE. An ADE is just another word for a sheltered workshop, folks. And that's it, Channel 9. It's all in your court. You're the ones that have the power to make or break me. Please help me. I don't want to be on Centrelink anymore. I don't want to be in social housing. I don't want to work in an ADE. I want to be with Luigi, and I want to make a lot of money and give back to society. I want to be able to help others who are less fortunate than myself. And it's up to you, Channel 9. It's up to you. You've got the power. I don't. I can't do anything without your help, Channel 9. So, yes, for me to gleam the cube, I have to fucking have help. So, yes, to keep gleaming the cube. And this has come up looking quite nice, actually. And this little hole in the middle has turned out to be an asset. So it looks like some kind of a black hole. And that's come up looking quite a treat. I think we can now call this demo quits.